everyone see the picture I sent?
Yep.
We're basically just patrolling along that route. I am hoping that he doesn't put one in that far southwestern corner. Once we get a couple buildings secured in the northeast, we'll be able to use the rooftops and hopefully use some binos to be able to figure out whether one is there or not. If there is one, we're going to follow the route. If there's not one, we'll be able to secure the 2 AAs, hopefully get it wiped. And then, depending on when we secure that second AA, we will exfil to one of the ELT locations. Trying to keep this one simple. I know it's an open op, and a lot of variability, so you can get 11 possible AA locations, so we'll be making calls on the fly.
Who is your explode consent? Yeah.
Alright, you're gonna be in the Golf 898 building.
Copy.
So go ahead and spawn now on the Fox 781 spawn. And begin moving to that location.
Copy.
Do I have a volunteer to run armor? The armor squad's just gonna have people in warrior. And the rest, everyone else is gonna be dismounted infantry moving along with the warrior along the patrol route. And then we're also gonna need
Always valid. Awesome.
one of the squads to have the 2 drivers for the transpose. They're also just gonna be moving along the patrol route with us.
I don't need it anyway. I've got another person with me.
You said that local.
Yeah, I meant to. Or was I not supposed to? I really didn't hear it.
Alright, that's where one input on you guys from. We have to balance speed and safety here. At what point do you guys think we should dismount and go on foot? Because we have a long open desert convoy distance before we actually breach the city.
My move is we just know better meters to do this.
We can probably like up there. Like the buildings.
Or at least the vehicle, like the warriors.
Because we are going to run into the issue, they have enough scouts and an SPG techie and potentially a disco techie if they choose it to be able to engage us pretty heavily out in the desert.
I think if you're going for a northern approach, the best dismount is north of Refinery. That way you have cover and you can move either direct or use the riverside. Since your route is trying to enter the city there, that would be the best point to, like, just in case you see motorcycles everywhere, we're just gonna get in Refinery and get cover.
Yeah, sounds good. Unfortunately, we'll just have to fight west then to be able to secure those western AA locations. But that sounds good to me.
Like, I can park the warrior right there and cover you from behind that ridge.
Okay, assuming we both AA guns are within the city and not that far southwest one, what's the plan after that?
What is the plan after what?
So you're wanting to destroy both AA guns?
Yep. So after we destroy both AA guns, depending on where we destroy that second one, we're gonna exit.
Hello everybody and welcome to our Wednesday Squad Ops event. It is September 5th and this is our open event for the month. The very first Wednesday of the month is an open event, so those who do not have our Squad Ops Basic done, they can participate in this event, and it's usually a lot of fun seeing a lot of new faces in the operations usually, and it looks like, I believe, a full op. I will double check that. for a sec. Yeah, looks like we've got 77 people in pre-op plus, or 77 people in live op plus all of our squad leads and the event stuff. Yeah, it is a full server tonight. Waiting for the pubbies to get in. I am your commentator for the evening Shadowed Ritual. I am usually behind the camera doing all the mixing for our multicam. But I decided that I wanted to commentate, and we are doing a solo stream for you guys today. So, unfortunately, no multicam today, but it's a, I get to commentate, so it'll be fine. What's up, Jimenez, Kane, both of you guys talking up in chat, I see you guys. So this is Operation Broken Crossbow. It's a relatively simple op. We like to keep these operations very simple for our open ops. It is a rescue operation for the British. The British have an officer down in the city of Al-Basra. He is not Squad 4. He is Rose Dragon, played by Rose Dragon. There he is.
There's only one entrance.
There he goes, right on that attack marker. In a G898 is where he is. I'm on the map. And we'll go check out what he is. And essentially, the British are going to rescue him. There's a multitude of other minor objectives for them to take care of before they actually get a chance to go in and get Rose Dragon out of there. But the quick down and dirty of this operation is rescue Rose Dragon. He broke his legs, he's wounded, he has to remain prone the entire game until the rescue team gets there. And then he can get out. Let me go ahead and bring up the map for you guys, so you have an understanding of what this operation is. So, Operation Broken Crossbow, the VIP is in that blue circle, and there are several positions that the insurgents can place down anti-aircraft guns on top of these buildings, and as you see, their fob is here, so that's going to be one of their anti-aircraft guns, and it looks like their other one is going to be right over here, I'd say, along one of these buildings on the four-way intersection. And it is a minor objective for the British to complete. They can, if they take out these anti-aircraft guns, they can get a quicker extract for the his name is it's Broken Crossbow is his code name. Rose Dragon's name is Broken Crossbow. So they want to get Broken Crossbow out of there, and if they can take out those anti-aircraft fobs, they have they can call in a Hella Striker is what Xpit decided to name it, and it's essentially an airdrop striker that's gonna play the part of a helicopter for people to get out of, and essentially complete the mission that way. If not, they're going to have to drive their convoy all the way into Al-Basra from British Main, and then they're going to try and get him out of there. Ideally, though, they're going to want to take out those anti-aircraft guns, get the Hella Striker, and get Rose Dragon out of there without having to drive the full convoy into the area.
He spawned at the wrong place.
So, Rose Dragon is there. We've got Londarts and his squad at... Oh, it looks like we've got two squads at this AA defense. Londarts and Krusty at that AA defense. I'm waiting to see where the other defense, AA defense is going to be. It doesn't look like they've left main just yet. And looks like Squad 5 is getting ready to go. So we'll see where they decide to put that other one. I assume with that with that mortar mark, it's going to be in this building right here at the G845 area. But I mean, we'll have to wait and see.
As a hero, I need people in your squad to be driving.
Let's go over commands. Give you guys an idea of who is playing, who is leading these this operations for today. For the British side this round, we have Command Phoenix with his squad leads Bump, Merrick, Hero, and Xpit. So a lot of experience. Xpit, Merrick, Bump, really experienced. Hero's actually been up and coming in the command realm. It's same with Phoenix. Phoenix has really stepped up and started to command a lot. I've really liked his style of command. Very simple, easy to follow commands, and he tends to roll with the punches relatively well. So looking for some good stuff out of him. For the insurgent side, we have Commands Dwarf with his squad leads Krusty, Colonel Cyborg Clone, HML, and Londarts. Again, a lot of experience. We've got a lot of experience for this open up, which is very good. You really want to have some experience on the upper end of the command structure, just so the new people come in, sort of get a better experience than the than the new squad lead who may not be up to par. The only one I'm really seeing who hasn't really squad led a ton is a Colonel Cyborg clone. But if I remember correctly, he squad led a couple times during the campaign, and he didn't do too terrible. But Dwarf is very, very experienced. He's one of our more regular commands, and then we've got Krusty, HML, and Revy. All those guys, I recognize the name Revy. He's probably the same boat as Cyborg clone, but I feel like I've seen Revy just a few more times. Is the op full tonight, Taylor? Yes, it is. Right now, we're still loading in players. We're at 74 people. But if you want, you can hop in our pre-operation channel in the Squad Ops Discord, and if there's room, they will pull you for round 2. And until then, you can just hang out with me in the stream.
Do we want to have our squad spawn yet, or can my squad spawn in?
You get the map. Oh, sorry. Doing this one man. Yep, I forgot to pull the map off. Thank you, Mr. Sunshine. Map is off the screen. It is full. You have to sign up for the event. Yeah, Mr. Sunshine. But if you hop in the pre-op, you might be able to get in. There's a possibility, especially for the second round. Not everybody can stick around for the full 2 rounds, so a lot of times we'll pull from the pre-operation channel for that. Cool. So let's go over loadouts for the British. The squads get 2 fire team leads, 2 automatic riflemen, 1 light anti-tank, 1 breacher, and 1 medic per squad. For the platoon, they get 2 medium machine guns, and for their vehicles, they get 1 warrior leading the convoy. It looks like 2 trans trucks in the middle, and then a new asset created by Best Pony. And I believe I forget his name. Somebody's gonna have to correct me in the chat if they remember. But we brought on a new mod dev guy onto the team, and he's done a good job. And I believe this was him who created. It's the MRAP transport. It's essentially a transport truck, but it's an MRAP. It's got the open top. It can hold, I believe, 10 guys. Maybe not the full 18, but it can hold 10 guys like a full squad. And then you've got an open top. So it's a very neat little asset. I hope to see this a lot more. It gives you just that extra bit of firepower that the transport truck just doesn't provide with that open top, without making it too overpowered. I believe it still has the same health as a regular MRAP. So it'll still take the the 1 lat shot. I believe maybe 2, depending on where you hit it. Another one of our additions with the mod is the breacher, which is essentially a, let's see if I can find somebody who spawned in as the breacher, but it is essentially a partisan. It is essentially an IED for our blue 4 teams, the US, the British, the Russians, I believe. And it is essentially a timed IED. They set it down, the breacher charge, it's a satchel charge that was modeled by the D, and it's you set down, and I believe you have between 25 and 30 seconds to get away, and then it goes off. Shadow, what's this upcoming hardcore? I believe, Taylor, that the upcoming hardcore mode is it's something we've been toying with for a long time. Pony's been a long time working on maps and layers and just different kinds of variations to the player, like what you can do in the game. It's essentially a hardcore mod that you can play whenever you want. If I am correct, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but from my understanding, it's just a hardcore mod that you can play on the event server whenever. We hope to have the server pop pretty regularly. It's a little hard to pop custom servers, just the fact that they're custom and they're on that extra, on that other tab. And it's not 1 life events, but it is a more hardcore squad where rallies are more limited. You have to rely more on your fobs and transporting and coming from main with transport trucks. And you have to, I believe Pony was actually working on being able to like build like vehicle repair stations that would spawn specific vehicles, so you would need to put down your own vehicle spawns, and the only thing you would have at the start of games is like transport trucks, and then you'd have to do ammo runs to go put down the vehicle respawns and things like that. So yeah, I believe that is what the hardcore mod is. That will be on the 24/7 squad up server. It will not be on the 24/7 squad up server because you cannot have mods on a public server. But I believe the intention is to have it on our custom server, or its own custom server, whether it be the event server or not. And it would be on the custom servers tabs. To be decided. So if it's on the calendar, then that'll be it's probably a test for it. But we will see what comes from it, and I hope for some good stuff, and give that extra little spice to some of these vanilla games make it a little more
Please
intense.
mind you guys, there's like no firing. You guys are laying down, being super quiet.
Alright. We're just waiting for a live time now. We've got our commands. Oh, let's go over the INS assets. I was focusing on the British for so long, I almost forgot about the opposition for this round. The INS, for the squad, they get 2 fire team leads, 2 automatic riflemen, 1 light anti-tank, 1 raider, and 1 medic for the squad. For the platoon, they can choose 4 of 5 kits. They can have 1 hat and 4 scouts, and they can choose 4 of those, whether it be a hat and 3 scouts or 4 scouts is essentially their options. I don't know if they chose the hat or not, but that hat could be huge in taking out the warrior, because if they allow the warrior to just sit on the outskirts of Al-Basra, they could just lay siege to the town with the single vehicle. To be fair, with our mod, we have reduced the zoom of vehicles, of all vehicles, drastically. So it's not the full, I believe, like 3 or 8 times zoom. It's like a 1.5 zoom, but still, you're in a heavy vehicle, and if you can get into a good position on the outskirts of town, you will be almost impregnable. So for their vehicles, they get 1 SPG techie, or 1 techie of any kind. I believe it's going to be an SPG techie. Why would it not be? And they can choose 5, and they can have 5 motorcycles. If they start at the mosque, they can choose, for those of them starting at the mosque, they can have a choice between 1 Dishka techie, 1 Logi techie, or 3 motorcycles. So that'll give them a little head start, and we'll see what they decide to pick. This SPG techie, I'm not a fan of the armored SPG techie, just for the fact that it sacrifices so much speed, and it doesn't matter if it's an unarmored or an armored SPG techie. If the warrior sees you in this techie, you're dead. It's like 2 shots, 3 shots, you're dead. So I'm not a big fan of it. So I'd like to see them maybe take a Dishka techie and use the speed to get around back with maybe a hat, or maybe these 3. Maybe if they put these scouts on motorcycles and send them out to mine bridges before the militia, sorry, the British actually get a chance to get over there and respond. For the FOB, they get 1 ZSU per FOB, and this is what the ZSU is. This is the position for it. It's an anti-aircraft gun. So the deflate, not so good. Or depression, I should say, not so good. You're not going to be able to get guys.
Can anyone tell me how many people fit in the warrior?
It's not great. Not great at all.
Is it 6?
Hey, I just started playing Squad Ops again. What happened, Muff? I haven't seen him on. I really like playing with him. Muff has been taking some personal time. He's got a new job, and he's just got real life, and real life comes first for our staff, and we don't want them to burn out, especially with this this lull between V11 and V12. We don't want people to. Unfortunate. Somebody indeed here. Full squad. Somebody indeed. Pull your shovels out, nerds. Because that probably Merrick's looking already. They heard. Lyman being heard. They know. That's very unfortunate for them. That we're gonna see these guys taken out quickly. Broken Crossbow's gonna die is essentially what's gonna happen. So the Rose Dragon is behind enemy lines.
You hear 1 bullet and you just see 40 heads all turn in our direction.
So they're gonna get spotted. The jig is up. The other ZSU is here. This is all they can place at this FOB, so no defensive structures. You're not going to see any like sandbag death tunnels with the stairs or anything, which is good. That is my biggest gripe with Al-Basra, is that it's so easy to just sandbag the shit out of these buildings and then just camp the stairs and make it just a slaughter for trying to get in. But they do have raiders. Each squad gets a raider. For the INS, that's 4 raiders, and Pony has edited the raider kit to have 2 IEDs apiece. Think of that, 2 IEDs apiece. That is 8 IEDs for the raiders alone, and a minimum of 3 extras per the scouts. So that's 11 IEDs at minimum, 12 IEDs at maximum. That is a lot of IEDs. If you didn't realize, that is a metric shit ton of explosives. And then each raider gets 3 frag grenades and 5 drum magazines. So the raider kit is going to be huge, like it is going to be just like their role is going to be gigantic, holding down corners, holding down buildings. They're just going to have a massive amount of firepower, and so it's going to be up to them to really. I don't think they can place down both IDs at the same time, but they can definitely put down one, blow it, put down one, fall back, blow it, put down another, fall back, blow it. Like they can have a very insurgent-like game with constant firing and maneuvering and hitting run tactics, as I feel the INS should be played. So we'll have to look for some big IED raider plays for the from the INS, and that's really gonna have to be what is gonna help the INS hold their positions and really prevent the British from coming in as close as they can. Still waiting on a live time yet? Oh wait, live at 7:37. So we've got about a minute till live. Yeah, lots of big boom. Amar sad. Something star. Oh, 5-star. Yeah, 5-star explosion. We're gonna look for some good. Plays out of the Raiders. Got about a little less than a minute till live. I'm going to go ahead and start over. Actually, no. I was going to go ahead and follow the British convoy out, but it's going to be them driving for at least a couple minutes. We really want to see how the INS decide to start their round. We want to see where this squad here, Squad 4, led by Krusty, we're going to see where he decides to take off, and if this squad here, Squad 1, led by Revy, we're going to see if they decide to leave this fob and immediately go check the area where that ND was. They don't know exactly where it was. It could be anywhere on this line, but a very unfortunate ND, and nothing can really be done. They're just going to have to roll with the punches and hope they can hold with, they're going to hope they can hold the stairs.
Wait, we're just gonna stay
on the first floor. Okay, sure. We've got Damien and Bump.
Honestly, don't take your guns out due to NDs. Like unless you're like watching a stair, just don't take your guns out.
Don't take your guns out. That's the call from the squad lead, Bump.
You
don't want an ND.
That's my plan.
Hey,
and we are live. All right. Let's see what happens. Already got a motorcycle with Flaccid Wars, and the name is overpowering. The other one, Flaccid Wars and Hamdog. A scout and a medic going out to place a mine somewhere. We've got Squad 4 pushing out to the west. Looks like they're going to get some defensive positions on the road. Nobody's moved out towards the east. I think they're just going to be aware that the squad is on the east, and that's going to allow them to put their perimeter just a little more effectively. They're going to put their mine right at about the F751 area. Let's see what happens. We're going to be a couple minutes of maneuvering.
Good to know.
And the motorcycles are coming. Motorcycles are riding out. Looks like they did take the hat. It looks like that's a hat.
Technical southwest.
Did they take a hat? It's gonna be hard to tell. But there's scouts on all of these bikes and everything like that.
It's going north. It just passed us.
SPG takes. See, that's their vehicle choice. We'll see if it pays off. They're gonna have to put it in a hold down position. I'd really prefer an unarmored techie just for the sake of maneuverability. But we'll see what they decide to do. HML is driving this. Nobody's moving towards them yet. Looks like Dwarf is just going to reinforce his guys.
No, I'm saying this is the forward.
Yeah. Squad. I need a cardinal direction.
East of my bus. It just driving up and down the road.
Full security. Clear that bridge.
What is British Squad 4's objective? British Squad 4 is defending codename Broken Arrow, Rose Dragon 7 here.
You don't see this?
He's the only one. Him and
he is the objective. The British are coming to rescue him, and Squad 4's was with the objective with Broken Arrow as he got injured. I believe he got shot or something. He has to just lie prone until the medevac gets to their position. Squad 4 is really, I believe Phoenix's orders were to just lay low and let them pass, let any enemy infantry pass, and wait for British reinforcements. Looks like we've got a two-man fire team, or a two-man buddy team, Slayer on, and come on guys, Subhome Submo in this building just north of the objective, and I really feel like they're just keeping eyes out to the north. They're gonna be able to see very clearly.
Vehicles stopped like right outside of our room.
Vehicles stopped. They're gonna start clearing buildings. Rose. That is literally all Rose Dragon can do. Is like he can't communicate with them at all. He's not actually. What's the word? Like he's not a part of the platoon. Oh wow. Clay J and Lord Chunk are making a beeline. Nope.
Copy, bumping you.
What's running?
Make sure you keep eyes on the refinery.
That contact's right outside our building.
Taylor, he cannot shoot. The only thing he can do is moan and cry and bitch. That's essentially all Rose Dragon is good for right now. And as on cue, he just starts to do a little more. It looks like they've reinforced this northern building with another buddy team, putting it up to a fire team. Lord Chanka, Clay J, Slayeron, and Submo. They're in this building, and let's see where the British have decided to come in from. They're on the north.
We're going to refinery.
They're starting to approach.
We're moving past refinery. We only really want to use refinery if we take contact.
Is he in comms, Mr. Sunshine? Yeah, Rose Dragon is in comms, but as I said, only bitch and moan. Anyone on that AA gun? Let's check. That is a good point, because this is nobody's on that AA gun. But that's about the range that they can engage from. Unfortunate that nobody's there, because these guys aren't going to be in range for much longer. But to be fair, that warrior would just tear it up. But if they got some good shots on a transport truck, that would be worth one life spent. Not seeing it. I'd like to see somebody get up here, but they're just scared. They don't want anybody to go down unnecessarily, because this AA, like it's actually, or this ZSU is actually surprisingly hard to aim. And they've already passed that moment of opportunity. Gone. It looks. Be a turkey shoot for sure, but as they get, I'd say above that oil pipe in the middle of the screen. That's about as low as the ZSU can really go.
I'm really worried about all these buildings with windows.
Yeah, I know. Alright, infantry dismount. Infantry dismount now.
Infantry dismounting very close to the objective. You can respect the oh, and they're already taking shots from Slayeron and HML. These British forces need to move. What a crossfire by Krusty and his guys. Look at these guys all in the side building. That P90 or whatever is not going to be so hot here. Oh, wow. Wow, just people are getting decimated. Maybe a little too aggressive with their push. I'd like to see some warrior smoke go out just to cover them a little bit. Look at the deaths. Look at the deaths. About 9 down so far for the U.S. Oh, wow. They just got too aggressive with their push. They need to move, though. That smoke isn't going to last forever. They need to move now. A little too aggressive with Phoenix's push, I'd say. Going to get them loaded up, and they're going to reposition. That's a good call. I like that. They're not going to move. That is a form of repositioning. Yeah, you don't need to get out and get up and run. You just need to get in the warrior, get in that armored vehicle, get out of there. 9, 10 folks down already. That goes way too far. Something gets blown up.
Can you get it now?
Oh, warrior takes out the ZSU. The Squad 4 has sent out a buddy team to sort of secure a little more of the area, but Broken Arrow is still alive. He's still down, or he's still hurt, but he's not down. Wow, that force. Let's check out commands. Actually, how many of commands? Not so much terrible, Mr. Sunshine. If they were going to get this close, I'd like to have seen them get right up against where Exped is. I'd like to have seen them get right up against the wall before dismounting. But here, it's like the worst of both. They're so far back, they're in the open, but they're close enough to be within effective lat range, I'd say. So if he tried to split it and get just far enough back to get out of lat range, but close enough to where the infantry weren't running forever, and I felt like his distances were just off. So let's check out for the platoon, for the British platoon. We've got, have we lost any?
Command, be advised.
We haven't lost any squad leads, fortunately, and we've only really lost Squad 2 and Squad 1. They've lost about half a fire team each. So that's where your guys are at, about 7 per. So 2 squads are hurting. Warrior takes a lat shot to its ass, and the Warrior is down. Questionable call.
New plan. We're gonna go try to get in the building with the crossbow and just hold.
Questionable call to push that Warrior in there, but they were trying to do something. They weren't gonna hold here. How many was that? Wow.
Crap.
That Warrior. Wow. That was a full squad in that Warrior. Whoever did that, who shot that lat? We can definitely tell who shot that lat. It was Hesmix with the hat. Where are you, Hesmix? Yeah, armor and cities don't mix. Hesmix with the lat. Look at that shot. Easy. Lined up for him down the road. Probably at this window. Easy rear shots. Wow, great job, Hesmix. Let's see, we've only got 3 guys remaining from the initial assault team. Expert, Hero, and Storm. So, all squad leads. Actually, Storm's not a squad lead, but we got Hero and Storm. And then we've got Squad 4.
Yeah, they're right around that alleyway. Expert's still up. I'm bandaging.
Windows are killer in 1 life ops.
He's bandaging.
We're gonna have to hold the building.
He's coming.
Copy. They still don't know our position.
No one else is Squad 4 in the 3.
I mean,
we got about 12 US. Or 12 British forces still remaining. That hat shot by Hesmix was devastating. Just devastating. Oh. Great shot. I just questioned the reasoning behind pushing a full squad of infantry in the Warrior down the middle of the roads. You've got buildings on 3 sides of you. Like, questionable call, but that's hindsight. They were thinking. So let's rewind. There's gonna be some maneuvering here with Exped, Hero, and Storm trying to get to them. Let's rewind here. They get ambushed in this location near these transport trucks. They were taking shots from their north or southeast and their southwest. They had to have known there was contact on the southwest because they were taking shots from here, and the guys behind the transport truck were taking shots from over here. So they had to have known there were guys here. I just don't think it was properly reported because Phoenix is in. I believe Phoenix was in the Warrior, so he's taking pings, but it's really hard to tell where these pings are coming from. These guys here should have reported these guys to the southwest. No ifs, ands, or buts. If this was reported, I believe Phoenix would not have made the call to barrel down this road and try and get in there. I believe he would have tried to swing along this side here, and this would have been a little more realistic. Still just as risky. Looks like here. Oh, here's still alive. It looked like he was down. These guys need to get moving. Yeah, but I believe the call would have been to come down here rather than down this central road. I believe that was just miscommunication on proper or of correct enemy disposition, and they just paid for it. Just bad intel led to a bad call, and it's not on Command's fault for that. He was working with the information that he got.
Yeah,
it's just that information wasn't good.
Down the road west, multi-story, 2nd floor window.
I see him.
They're definitely in this building.
I see him. Rusty sees him. Rusty's pulling out a gun now.
Hero, I'm gonna cross your line of fire.
Rip my whole squad. Yeah, Merrick. Yeah. See, that's that British bipod right there. Every British force gets a pistol grip and a bipod, and it's pretty intense. You see it? That thing. Stop moving, hero.
They can,
He's moving with me. There he goes. You see that pistol grip? Has a little bipod at the bottom of it, and it makes him very
this window right here.
Really, it makes him really good at holding down. Hello, the Canadian. What? Oh, hello, the Canadian.
I've been hit a couple times.
They don't have any medics.
Great.
Yeah, I'm pretty much
any medics here.
dead.
Got an MG
I'm watching the back door.
and 2 squad leads. What is their play here? Let's sit back, let's think. We've got the hindsight, guys. We've got the 20/20 vision. We've got the outlines. They don't. We just got to remember that. We can criticize all we want, and I will criticize all I want because I'm in the air and I can do that. But they don't have all the information like we do.
Of that window.
What is their play here? What is their play? I believe they're gonna have to. They're not gonna go down this back alley anymore. They know it's being watched, or they know it was being watched. Not being watched anymore. Actually, yeah, it is. It's like Mr. Miyamoto here is watching, and Krusty's about to start pushing them. I like that. I like the aggressiveness from Krusty, pushing his squad in a line on both sides of the road, and they're gonna start pushing. I believe this is east. I don't know why my thing isn't working. My compass. I really wish it was. Krusty's just clearing them very quickly.
You just got to hold out.
Looks like X-Bits. They're not even gonna try and move. I'd like to see them try and move. Storm's trying to get them to move. But their options are very limited. How many British are left? Yeah, about 12. Let's do an exact count. 3 right there. And we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 British.
I'll take honesty.
Nope, 12.
Unless I can recover that hospital.
12 guys left. 11 realistically because Rose Dragon 7 is broken crossbow. Crossbow?
We could get
broken crossbow. But he is the objective here. They're trying to rescue Rose.
He could actually.
And it's not looking good for you, Rose. I don't think you're gonna make it out of this one. I'm sorry.
We could actually.
I don't think he's getting out of this one. Oh, and they got pushed. As I was messing around with Rose, they tried to push out. I like the aggression. Storm and Hero tried to get out. They got out of there. What was the error? I believe the error was just miscommunication in improper enemy positioning, and the call to go down this road here should not have been made. I believe this road would have been a much better choice. This dirt road would have been a much better choice, but I don't think they were properly informed. Ooh, Rose Dragon or X-Bit goes down to Hesmix on a roll through the window. So that's the rescue force. Squad 4 is now officially cut off. But I don't think Merrick and Command, I believe Merrick was in charge of the warrior. I don't think they were properly informed of enemies in this area right here. This I believe this is called apartments. But they were in this area at F739, and I believe they also had one guy over here, but I believe most of them were in F739 in these 3 buildings. And they were just able to lay down a massive amount of fire from these windows on the troops as they dismounted. Look at that. They just had perfect line of sight. Even with the I think it's a P90, P90, P40. You can correct me on that. I don't know the number for sure, but it has a P in the front. He was able to just lay down a massive amount of fire and just mow guys down. And then Hesmix managed to get a beautiful shot on the rear of the warrior from this exact window here. And it just lined up for him. And see, that's intel. Intel in these one life events is key. Knowing where the bad guys are to properly make some calls that aren't going to get your full team just eliminated in one go. I do like the call to mount back up in the warrior. That I believe was the correct call from their initial engagement. There, the call to get back in the warrior and reposition was good. It's just where it went was where it faltered, I feel. So good job on Phoenix to make a decision and stick with it. I just think I'm beating a dead horse at this point. They shouldn't have gone down that central. The INS are starting to encircle the squad 4, who have spread out into 2 buildings. I like that. Shooting at guys in there? Do they think guys are in there? Must have thought people. Oh, shooting at vehicles. Fair enough. Let them blow up the vehicles. Not gonna be used anyways. We're more worried about what's going on over here with Squad 4. Rose Dragon is just gonna continue to bitch and moan.
North. There you go. There you go.
One dead right outside.
One outside.
Takes down. I didn't get his name.
Two outside.
They know he's in there now. They're gonna toss a grenade. Krusty's gonna toss a grenade.
Frag.
Good.
Oh, there goes all. Nope, never mind. I thought all our friends would die.
He's hurt.
Frag. Recover.
E-Fanks, they gotta be a hero here. Don't let Hesmix get another shot off. That guy's killed like 10 people already. He's not gonna last much.
Is friendly's moving?
I'm running.
Ooh, I like this. Getting on that second floor, Dashby. I like the positioning, and I like the coming in from the side stairs. They weren't on. Oh, nice! From the other building, Clay J gets him. Great job. That's awesome. I love that. Didn't give him a chance to get on the roof safely. Didn't force Hamdog to push a staircase. They were just able to get on a higher level stair and shoot him from the side. Great job by Clay J there. And now they're gonna start clearing out this building.
It's just that stuff is building. Fuck me.
Rose Dragon's gonna go down.
Okay, well someone's gotta be with Rose, for sure.
Yeah, I am. I'm right next to him. I can hear his feeling right here.
Okay, guys. All we have to do is quiet them.
They're fucking right below us.
They're just conga lining up the stairs.
Shit, they're coming up.
Yep.
Here we go, guys.
My legs broken.
I got eyes on. They're moving from the north to the south, right along the
Yeah,
east
they're
bank.
gonna come up. Yeah, they're coming to us.
There's a trade, but any trade for the INS is in favor of them with how few ghosts are left. I don't think, yeah, he can't keep it, he can't shoot. Rose goes down. Broken arrow, broken. Our broken crossbolt is dead.
Stay away from the windows.
Broken crossbolt is dead. We are airborne, and pipe only infantry left. Oh, Desmond. Oh no, Desmond's already dead. Sov goes down. I believe Sov was the last one up there.
Quick.
Leaves these two here. Last two British forces.
Tommy, up quick.
This is going to be a very quick round for the U.S. Well, still about 40 minutes for the round. Very quick round for a lot of the guys in that warrior. Fortunate for them.
Oh, bad.
Get away from those windows. See, he just doesn't have the angle with his gun. Here they have a much better angle to shoot just the head, whereas he can't angle down far enough. Oh, bad frag. Is he gonna kill anybody? Unfortunately, that would have been some good luck for Pipe Funk, but it's Pipe Funk and Pipe Funk alone. Can he do it? I don't think he can, but let's see if he can be a hero. Does he have enough ammo? He does have a knife. We'll see. Pipe Funk. What are you gonna do? They're not even gonna finish clearing. I like the use of the IED. Unfortunate that it didn't get Pipe Funk. There's no real to see him without going into that building. Or without going into that room. Yeah, literally the only way to see him go into this room in front of you. I don't know what the call is. I think the event admin's gonna have to get Pipe Funk moving or the INS to move. They think they're in other buildings. There's plenty of INS to take out Pipe. Plenty of. They can't find him. Yep, Mr. Sunshine. They just can't seem to find him. Sending more guys up. Swag Daddy juices. coming up, and he's going to clear each floor very, very efficiently. See. Oh, and then he gets pipe phone. Here he goes. Searching so hard. They found him. I believe that was the last one. Yep. Pipe punk goes down. And with the score of 6 to 35, it's very, very unfortunate for the British. I just don't think they had the proper information at the right time. Hesmix ends up getting 11 kills with that. And then just a smattering of other kills. Krusty Squad with that crossfire was just straight up devastating.
Yeah.
Yep. And so,
who shot that hat?
Runs
great
up
kills by
Those
Hesmix.
hand
to the
dog.
third floor.
You got 11
for the
kills.
other part,
Hesmix. No, Hesmix.
yeah, great job. Gonna go ahead and swap
11
sides and
souls
get
reaped.
ready for round 2, where we will swap sides. British forces will play on the INS. INS will play on the British, and we'll see what happens to them. Usually we'd play a quick commercial break and whatnot, but I figure I'll just talk your ears off for the 5 or 10 that it takes for them. Get set up. I am doing a single camera, so I don't actually have live stream up, and I'm not able to do that. So I believe it all just stemmed from bad communication for the British. Not necessarily on the command side, but well, I guess it essentially falls down to the command side of figuring out where the fire was coming from, and they just weren't able to respond correctly. I believe. If they had gone down this road, it would have been a lot more effective, a little riskier. But if I was in his position, I actually might have pulled out all the way north, and then tried to come in from another angle. They realized they're not going to come in here. Going to push north, and he's going to put, and then I would have pushed north and then west, and then tried to come in either from this side, or maybe even direct south. Might have been a little bit better. It would have taken a lot longer, but it definitely would have been. Taylor, I don't know if you'll get in. If you hop in pre-operation, I assume that's where they will be. Let's see, waiting for everybody to create their squads, that way I can create mine, and we can get a sneak peek at what the British are planning. I believe Rose is going to play Broken Crossbow again, so he doesn't actually play. He's not actually playing this round or this event. He's just an actor or a what's the word? An actor or I expect I had a good name for it. Whatever. He's an actor. Event. He's just a part of the event. He doesn't actually get to play. Unfortunate for him, but he's played enough. Rose Dragon, you can be the Broken Crossbow 2 times in a row. And let's got all the squads set. Let's get started.
Alright.
Oh, I gotta run out of US main. You don't want that British main tag to be over everything. That's just annoying. Whenever you go on an admin cam, it doesn't disappear. Oh, I gotta run out.
Stand by.
Audio is laggy. What do you mean audio is laggy? See if I can fix it. Okay, that's where they're gonna put Broken Crossbow. On the west there, completely different location. Let's hope they don't fall to a
Dude. Who?
Hope they don't fall to a
Iberg, make a
an ND.
Rose Dragon so he can be HVT in your squad.
Okay.
Cutting in and out. Let me see what I can do very quickly to fix that.
HML spawn at main and Revy.
Copy. Can I get my guys to spawn as well?
Get your kids sorted out if they haven't already. 2 MGs. There's 2 MGs. Krusty gets an MG, and HML gets an MG.
Sweet.
Did you mention
Any better?
already? Oh, good call. Revy, you get the warrior.
I think that. Tell me if that that is any better, Canadian, and we will see. So, a quick re-update on what everybody's doing, what their objective is, and who's in charge of these platoons. So, for the British side this round, we've got Command Dwarf with his squad leads HML, Colonel Cyborg Clone, Revy, and Krusty. For the Insurgents, we have Commands Phoenix with his squad leads Merrick, Bump, Hero, and Expit. So Krusty's squad did a massive job last time. I believe they walked away with like 23 kills for his whole squad. So he carried the Insurgent team. So great job for Krusty and his squad. It all came down to Hesmix really, and everybody else just got a smattering of kills. Every other squad just did a great job on maneuvering and is, I assume, following Dwarf's orders. Dwarf is a very detailed commander, and he likes to not like micro in a bad way, but he definitely likes to micro his squads and make sure they're exactly where he wants them, so that way the plan works out for the whole platoon. Phoenix just didn't have the information he needed, but his squad his platoon is definitely very, very capable, and I'm looking to for them to improve and come back with a show of force this round as the INS. So while they get to planning, let's go check out exactly where the INS are gonna put their ZSUs and where Broken Crossbow. I believe he is Broken Crossbow, and the ops name is Crossbolt. Or I might have that backwards. Yeah, the operation is Broken Crossbow. He is the Crossbow. So there you have it. Let's go check out where Squad 4 and Rose Dragon is going to be. Looks like Colonel Cyborg is going to be it's going to be Squad 3 this time, and Rose Dragon is going to be over here with them in this building. Am I in the correct building? I am. Not as tall as the last building. I think they were in one of these kind of buildings last time. Yeah, exactly this building, except just way over there. But same thing. They're gonna be Rose Dragon is gonna have to go prone and just bitch and moan the entire time and wait for infantry to come and rescue him. And it's gonna be a lot easier, I think, for Dwarf to come in from this angle. The west, it gives them much longer sight lines to fire from and not have to worry. That they do have to clear out the immediate area, but these buildings are a lot easier to clear out than, say, a building like this. You know, there's far less windows and far less to worry about if you're coming in from the west, because you've got gas station and then a smattering of like 1- and 2-story buildings. But Al-Bazar is always just such a hassle to assault. It's such a very, very difficult, even in the vanilla games, the US, and the British forces, whatever layer you're playing on, it's just so hard to get into the city because of the amount of like CQB assets that the INS have. See where they put their ZSUs.
Okay, I'm gonna switch over to console Cyborg here. Alright, we're gonna move from the green fob mark and dismount at the red AR, determine what our situation is and how we can best get to Squad 3. When we get over there, I want on the BTR mark, I want Krusty on the BTR mark, I want HML on the red fob mark linking up with Squad 3, and I want Revy on this other AR mark down here. And then once things are safe, once things are secure, we'll determine our next move, whether we feel like pushing our luck and destroying AA guns or just X-Fling.
So the warrior is going to stay behind the whole time we're in the city? They're going to sit out there and Echo 8?
Yes, because they have to, the trans truck, the MRAP vans cannot move without them.
Copy.
Alright, that's no more questions. We gotta get rolling. I'll do command brief.
So
Cyborg for you guys, get them spawned in.
Basically,
Cyborg, when
you're gonna spawn
you can be
like a kilometer away rather than right on the objective. They're gonna trade speed for safety. They're gonna dismount. Jesus, so far away. And then they're going to walk it in. I'm gonna assume to like this road here, this set of compounds here.
Just keep your head down.
They're gonna see what the enemy disposition is like, and then they're gonna make a decision how to push in. So they're gonna definitely trade speed for safety, and I believe it's gonna pay off for them, or it could not. It could backfire. But just looking at where they're gonna set up their ZUs, it's gonna pay off. It's not gonna pay off for them. It's gonna allow the INS a chance to spot them and then maneuver all of their guys to the. Got a command brief.
Alright, good showing last round, guys. Real good showing. Made that pretty quick. Krusty Squad did work. Killed pretty much their team by themselves. SMX, job. Okay, the way we're gonna do this, Revy is taking a warrior, loading his squad up in that warrior. HML will be taking the MREP trans truck. The rest of us who are left over will load into one of the empty transes, and that should be pretty much the Rusty Squad, my guys, and whatever HML guys they can't fit in. We're gonna cross out to the green fob mark. Around this AR mark, we're gonna dismount, gather up the situation, and then from there we're gonna push straight east, either mounted or dismounted depending on the situation. At the red BTR mark will be Krusty Squad. Linking up with Squad 3 will be HML Squad. That way they can bring in the transport. And then the AR mark will be Revy Squad. I myself with my pair guys will be going also to the HVT Squad, Crossbow. Warrior Squad, or Warrior, please stay 100 meters or more outside of town. Don't want you getting destroyed as easily as they did last round. If you guys feel like you're in an unsafe position, go ahead, readjust. ROE is essentially just call them up. If they're close enough, shoot them. If they're like 200, 300, 400 meters out, then don't engage without permission. Any questions?
If we're being fired upon at 400 meters, can we return fire? If it's active?
If you are ever engaged, go ahead, return fire.
Are they going to be able to do the mines, or the landmine's going to be on the surface this time? Because I know there's a bug where we weren't letting people down for a while.
As
long as you can see the red circle, it's fine. As long as you can see the ID, it's fine.
Does the warrior still have the same rules of engagement as infantry?
Oh no, warrior.
Just a few
first
questions
off, warrior,
here.
take shots at the
Just the question and answer phase. They're gonna be able to engage whatever they see, but essentially, you look at this. Got a squad on here, a squad here, a squad here, and the warrior way far back. Unfortunately, the warrior, well, it's fortunate for the INS. Unfortunate for the British. The warrior has reduced optics in the mod, so instead of the full zoom that it generally would have, it has, I believe, it's only 1.5. So it's going to be a lot harder to see in the buildings. But if you know where they're shooting from, shoot them back. You still have the same range. You're just not going to be able to see as effectively.
Cyborg, are you ready?
Got a full 9-man squad in here. I'd like to see them spread out from here.
So, like,
I don't want to see all 9 of these guys in here. I'd like to see some guys in this building, this 4-story building, and maybe 2 guys in this building. Spread them out between the 3 and then lay low. You see the face cam of the commentator. Unfortunately, I don't. Actually, I do have my webcam set up, but I don't have it set up on OBS. I personally I use Live Studios. I don't know why I use OBS for squad things. It was just how I originally have it set up, and I don't want to reset it up. 10 out of 10 would want to see my face. I don't want to see my face, so I don't else. We've got the INS in here, in the mods. They're going to start off. This is Squad 2 led by Hero. We've got Squad 3, I believe, is going to man both of these. Yeah, Squad 3 is manning both ZSUs, and the rest of the platoon for the INS going to start off at their main. We'll see what they decide to do. These ZU positions are, I wouldn't say questionable because you have no idea where they're coming from. But I would have liked to see a little bit more space. But I feel like they wanted to be able to do a crossfire with them. Boom, puts this one down. They wanted to do a crossfire from one here and one on the original building, and be able to fire on these guys. Basically, let's. If I can.
Cressy, I'm gonna grab another trans, and we're gonna.
Basically, this one would be able to fire over the pipe. And the other one would be able to fire as they got closer for a little bit longer. And they're assuming a northern approach.
Warrior up front.
But unfortunately, they're going to be on the west. And do these guys have sightlines on the west? Let's see. Sound like I have nice. I appreciate that. No sightlines on the wall. Very slim sightlines. It's going to be up to Hero. He's going to have a small window of opportunity. And I'd like to see these use fire at vehicles. That would be awesome. This one has some better sightlines. Be able to cover a little bit, not as much, or not a little more than that one for sure, but still, it's a very narrow firing arc on the northern approach. Actually, I might have misjudged that entirely. I wasn't even looking for the blue. Actually, there's some firing arc onto there. Good work out for them. Good. It all depends on these guys being spotted earlier or not. Live time being called. Live time has not been called.
This is a fancy place you got yourself.
Ready?
Almost ready.
Keystone.
Yeah, I'm on.
So who's checking?
Alright, we gotta swing to that building because they're probably gonna set up positions there.
Yeah.
Live time at 7:42. So live time in about 2 minutes.
1 minute.
That guy doesn't matter.
Already. 2 minutes. Yeah, more like 2 minutes.
Not yet. When it's 30 seconds, yes.
I'm just gonna smack you along the head with the shovel. Smack.
What are the chances of like ID?
So cool if they put melee to the shovels.
Yeah,
this
I thought they would add that.
To the right.
Yeah.
Reverie brings up a good point. What are the chances of an IED bike? For those of you who are just joining us, let me go over the kits very, very quickly so that way you understand the possibility of an IED bike, because I'm going to go over that for sure. For the British, they have 2 fire team leads, 2 automatic riflemen, 1 light anti-tank, 1 breacher, 1 medic per squad, and they also get 2 medium machine guns for the platoon. For vehicles, they get 1 warrior, 2 transport trucks, and 1 MRAP trans truck. So basically the MRAP trans is an MRAP that can hold 10 people. It was modded in by our wonderful Squad Ops mod team. And let's see if I can get eyes on it before they leave main. And there it is. You see that? Is the MRAP trans truck. I don't believe they have the full 10 guys in there. They're gonna put most of their guys in the warrior just because it is safer. But still, it can hold a lot of people, and I believe that is the med evac vehicle. That is what they are moving to the broken crossbow to pick him up. So that's what they're taking to carry them. For the INS, they get 2 fire team leads, 2 automatic riflemen, 1 light anti-tank, 1 raider, and 1 medic per squad. And then for the platoon, they get 1 hat and 4 scouts, but they can only choose 4 of those 5 kits. So it's most likely going to be 1 hat and 3 scouts, but you never know. Phoenix may go for the 4 scouts and just get those extra IEDs as extra mines. So what makes me think that a IED vehicle is likely or could be likely is the fact that the Raider has 2 IEDs apiece. So a minimum of 11 IEDs. That's broken. That is so many explosives, so many IEDs. Not broken, but you know that it's a phrase. It's just a lot of explosives that the INS have to use, and it looks like they chose for their vehicles. The INS can choose 1 techie of any kind they get 5 motorcycles, and if then the guys that start at the mosque, they get a techie, and they went with a Dishka techie. They also get the 2 AA guns, which we'll see how useful those decide to be. Gerwolf, you might want to get back. You're gonna hit this mine and explode too. I hit his own mine. It's irrelevant. They're not gonna go over there at all. But yeah. Is that a squad ops role? Because the regular you can have 3 IDs. You can have 3 IDs on the Raider in the vanilla game. That's true. I don't think the Raider gets any IDs.
Probably man, we're gonna dismount at this compound.
Don't believe that. Need to double check.
Dismount.
But I don't think the Raider gets. Oh, on the scout. Oh, well, you have to reload after the. You can place an IED. They don't get 3 IDs at once. You have to like reload and place them down. I assume, but the Raider gets 2 IDs on his person, and in our 1 life events you generally cannot reload. So it's a pretty big deal to have that many explosives. So squad 4 has spread out significantly. A little wider than I'd liked. Especially these guys, they're gonna get a little angsty, I feel, in peak windows, but so far they're doing a good job. Tortilla, Bango, and Matt Bob just watching stairs. Colonel Cyborg Clone pulls his guys out to a 4-story building next to Broken Crossbow, and then he's got a medic and Sergeant Rabbit on defense on Rose Dragon.
Krusty, rush up to Fox 8-7. Fox 8-7.
British forces have made it to their position. And looks like the INS has started their sweep. Squad 4.
Yes. Fox 8 or
led by Merrick is pushing in, and he's going to start clearing buildings. I believe this is one of the better vantage points on the buildings. It's usually a choice between that building and this building. But it looks like Merrick's already coming up. Merrick leading the charge goes down to Tortilla. Tortilla gets taken out by Boogeyman. It's a squad lead down.
Get flanking shots on them.
Crest or HML, get in your position. Have that removed.
Probably gonna come up.
Oh, I thought you were gonna come stairways.
I see enemies running around. Looks like some tall building.
Should we both go? Or should I stick the window?
Revy,
he might just to an A, I think.
We're here. Alright, spread out, get into those.
No, don't go right there. Don't go right by me, okay? Just space out, just.
Right.
Get trans truck, or either get warrior back or the trans truck up.
Guys in that building. He's drawing the attention of a full squad, but I assume these guys on the east are going to start to move west very quickly. Squad 1 is already starting to move west. Squad 2 is in a very good position to flank. Krusty's squad is getting in his position. He was the BTR position, and we'll see how they decide to push off. I believe Squad 2 here is going to see them really quickly with this Dishkateki. It's in a very good hit and run position. Ah, I like this. I like this. Fire! No! You had it. Unfortunate for them. They missed their opportunity. They could have gotten at least one.
Revy, push your guys south. 3.
Like Heartbreaker goes down to long range fire.
Dishkateki east.
Need to keep eyes on Matt, Bob, and Friend. But Krusty's coming into immediate contact. These guys over here are slowed up very, very significantly. I'll do a zoom over here. That'll the best of both worlds. Like Krusty's gonna have some trouble clearing some of this open ground. Go. Gonna start.
Please tell me your bipod. Put the bipod down. Go prone. We'll cover that.
Yep.
Bingo, bango. Let's go. Nobody wants to go. Nobody wants to be the first guy up the stairs.
Get him, nice.
Boogeyman goes down.
Can we cover?
Got shot. Get killed though. Their chance. They're gonna push, and then Map Bob's in a good crossfire. Good crossfire by Map Bob. Takes out Jarkon. And allowing Bango to get back in position.
Guns out.
I like this crossfire between these two. Great
Right,
crossfire between these two. Let's see what else is going on the map before we go back to this. Looks like Krusty's guys are making some moves, using the buildings as cover. Squad 5 or Command is going to start moving his guys west. Squad 1 is already in position to do that, and Bango is set up.
Squad 1 to your immediate northeast in the apartments.
Kills are in favor of the British as they keep trying to funnel their way into Bango and Flanders. Matt Bob's got 3, Bango's got 1, Tortilla got 1. Bad frag.
That's it, still.
Yep.
Oh, you missed it. Nice. Using the support fire from Bango. Bango's got a nasty angle here. Look at this.
Alright, Command, we're almost in position now.
Oh, Map Up gets taken out from the opposite window. Who did that? That was Storm. 100%. Look at that. Like a fucking sniper. Wow, what a nasty angle there. Even Bango alone. But Bango and them are doing their jobs. They've killed 6. They're delaying them and allowing Dwarf's forces to get close to Rose Dragon to exfil. We've got the supply, or the medevac MRAP in position to get them out. And the Warrior, ineffective, but it's not dead. So we will see what happens there. Krusty manages to avoid all of Squad 2 essentially, but he's got to watch his ass, or Squad 2 can definitely come up on a flank. I'd like to see them start to push south. I'd like to see Squad 1 cross this road already and get pushing west. Squad 3 is getting ready to move. I'd like to see them push off of these ZSUs. They have to know they're not going to be effective anymore.
No eyes on contact in multi-story.
Bango gets shot again. Actually, I think he was already shot.
I want you in the next block.
Rose Dragon, you can hear him moaning from here.
Squad 1. Squad 1, how are you doing?
Any other casualties for the U.S.? They've lost a couple more guys.
Building F869. They're 3 southeast.
F8.
Box 869.
Techie north.
Roger.
Wait. Yeah, I guess that's correct.
2, make sure
I don't know what to do with Bango.
We're also hearing contacts in building L845.
Where they shoot?
A-firm. Yeah, I think I can confirm that one.
They're just afraid to push Bango. They're clearing all of their flanks before they push the vehicles up any closer. This is how it's a combined arms game right here. You can't push the infantry up without vehicle support. You can't push the vehicle up without infantry support. And Dwarf is managing to support his vehicle
Yep, I'm in a bad
very well.
I don't have eyes.
You don't need eyes, Chanka. You can just shoot. Suppressing just means shooting in the general area.
I'm good.
Where you think they're shooting from.
I don't see where these fuckers are.
Bingo goes down. Tried to push them. He takes out 1. Doesn't take out Bobby Ross and Tail Rider. Takes out Skenyon though.
Remember, if 1 medic is on him, he can crawl. 2 medics.
Oh, you were in there for like 5 minutes, Mr. Sunshine? Hope I got you dying then. Sorry.
in there to help move the HVT, move them west to the transfer.
I'm taking small contact. I've been taking casualties, trying to get my guys closer.
Well, to be fair, the British have lasted significantly longer, and it's all
reloading.
And it's all up to the the British now to get to British Dragon's position, and they're getting close. Bag of Joe and friends. Who's in charge of this? This is Squad 4, led by HML. Getting closer to the objective. That MRAP mount looks nice. Yeah, our mod team did a great job with the MRAP. Let's see. Daruba and Alpha Guido are in.
Yeah, I don't even see the slightest.
It'll be easier. They're in Squad 2.
Yeah.
They got any kills? No kills as of yet, but it's definitely an area denial vehicle. It's not going to allow anybody to cross this street. I love the positioning of the driver. Wow, what?
Yep, I think that was it.
That was the vehicle. Oh, they killed the vehicle. Or did they run over a mine? Did they run over their own mine? No, they just abandoned the vehicle. Okay. I was gonna judge the shit out of them. That's fine. I love the, but as I was saying, I love the positioning of the driver. He's got armor front. It's gonna make it very, very hard for them to get taken out. Even with the hat, I believe to the front doesn't completely kill a warrior. You gonna see these guys cross the street? We have the zoom. They don't. Yeah, there's no way they see it. Oh, what a shot on the MRAP. We saw that rocket come in too.
Alright, transport down, HML's down.
What a shot. It counts as a suicide, but that was either Storm or this local ninja here. Did local ninja have done that? Oh, local ninja could have done that. Yeah, that actually might have been local ninja.
Alright, so
what a shot though, look at that.
Is 726 roughly.
Like that. Threading the needle there.
Taken.
Repeat. Golf 726. AA gun, top of the room.
Let's get a quick overview on where everybody is at.
No, it's a shorter
on the map. We've got a nice line north to south, so squads 2, 3, 4, and 1 forming a majority of that line. Squad 5 has a fire team in the back with a warrior in the far west, firing from the east. We've got squad 2 for the INS on the north. We've got squad 4 and squad 1 on the direct east, forming the quote-unquote line for the INS. And then we've got squad 3 in the far, far east. Still haven't moved off of those ZUs. I'd either like to see them firing or get these guys off of the objective, because this is 5 guys not in the fight right now. We are airborne, Doss, Desmond, Damien, and Soft. Just not in the fight right now, and I want to see them moving. Hear that warrior going off, shooting at things. Be hidden. In this building right here.
Hitting right below that AA gun.
Fire! You're hitting off to the side. You're not hitting anywhere close to the AA gun. Look at that. Nothing here, Krusty.
We're gonna yeah, have the warrior push up as well. I want him to see far back of the rest of us.
None here.
You're gonna just maintain holding on the HV.
Can the warrior see it? Oh, no, the warrior can't even see this AA gun.
You're gonna hold position for the time being. Maintain eyes, and then we're gonna have you sweep and clear east as well.
Got more firing. I need to see, or I want to see Squad 2 start to push south now. Not doing any good in this position, and they need to get in the fight.
I'm looking at 726.
Get in this, guys. Your INS, CQB, that is where you strive. You cannot compete with the British at range. It's not your strong suit. But you can get in and beat them in a close-up fight. I believe the AK is just better than the British main weapon, which is... That's not going to tell me.
Oh, that corner building, got it.
Somebody can tell me that. What's the British main weapon?
Corner
it's
building.
Like LF or something? LF something? Warrior's starting to move. Warrior's starting to move. It had such a good spot. I want to see where it moves now. Kills are about even, 7 and 8 for the British and the US. L8 6, L something. Get to see the warrior repositioning.
Rav, you taking that warrior to the road?
Contact in Fox 866.
They need to move before the INS get the hint that this is where all of the warrior, or this is where all the guys start, and he starts to maneuver his guys.
Lima, what bearing?
Bearing over.
Somebody went down here.
Highest high rise on our side.
Questionable placement of his body marking. What are you doing? What can you see from here? What can you do from here besides get shot in the head?
I think I got one in
Listening to the music. That's why he's here.
He was shooting at this window, watch out.
I want to get some good audio on that music. That's all. Rose Dragon has been reinforced, which means that they can't evac him with the vehicle now. So the mission is to extract Rose Dragon. For those of you just joining us, and to repeat to myself, this is the mission. Rose Dragon is Broken Crossbow. He is the mission. They need to get him out. They had two options. They could either evac him with this MRAP. Means they need to get it. He cannot move. Rose Dragon is injured. He cannot move. This is an ambulance truck essentially, and they had to get it next to the building. I assume here would have been just fine. It would have been close enough to next to the building, or admins may have called for it to be over here. But they had to get it next to the building for him to move, and then he can move. Or they can clear the air support or the anti-air guns, the AA guns, from the INS here and here, and they can call in an air striker. It's called a Hella Striker. And essentially what's going to happen is they're going to coordinate with the event admin. They're going to say where their LZ is, and they're going to literally airdrop a striker in, basically admin vehicle spawn a striker in from height. Going to have the little bounce, going to have a cool little effect, and that is essentially their job. I think they're going to substitute the MRAP striker for the warrior, and they're going to try and drive this warrior in next to the building, get his guys out of there. I want to say the MRAP was the vehicle, the only vehicle that can do that, but I'm not sure. Honestly, I may have misread it, and it could be just any vehicle from the convoy that does it. And we'll see what they decide to do with this warrior.
To our northeast, we can smoke it out and try it.
Warrior just hasn't been effective so far, but I believe they just want to stay safe. They don't want to get a hat round to the ass like the US did last time. What can you see? Okay. Okay. If the British don't start to move soon, Squad 4 starting to push in and clear this building out. I like that. Finally, some movement from the British forces. But that's going to give Squad 1 some time to move, and Squad 2 still hasn't moved. They need to move. They're wasting time here.
We're currently clearing the building.
Hard, you're just gonna pop. I'm gonna go left. Alright, I'll go right then.
Ready, set, go.
Make sure you guys are pushing hard and slow peek this.
Keep sweeping east.
One's there.
Push up suburbs.
Oh, that would have been nice. No kills.
4-sec contact.
On a lat, go. Recover.
What floor is the contact?
Move up.
Sounds one above us, so what do we heard possibly?
I'm trying to throw a nade in one of the rooms.
What's up?
Okay, don't throw nade. Hold nade, hold nade.
Is he down?
Roger.
He's bandaging. I hear him, he's bandaged.
Shoot him, shoot him.
Nice! They get them both when they're bandaging.
Got them both, got them both.
Great job.
Roger.
Killed them both.
Great job for the British.
Playron, pull back. We're gonna replace you.
Fucking wrecked him.
That's the building.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the team kill. I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
And they took a casualty. They took a casualty in the form of friendly fire. Blue on blue. Unfortunate. That's gonna leave. Squad 1's gonna start hitting them from the side, or from the other building. That was almost a perfect clear.
This is Squad 1.
Package Joe was a squad lead.
What happened?
We all grenades, bullets. I don't know, man. It all happened pretty recently over here. Like, did he tell you where they are? They're across the street from us up here. Like, and in and around our buildings up north here.
He did not tell me.
Oh, yeah, no, they're up here, man.
Game over, man. Game over. Squad 1 just got picked apart from the British, from the INS, and I love this. Look at this. They didn't push straight south like I wanted them to, because it would have been a suicide mission, and I'm bad at this game. They're going for a flank on the side, and respect this a lot. They're gonna have to go through some open ground, but I don't think the British have anybody looking west. Yeah, they don't have anybody looking west. They're gonna push south from here. This is good. This is very, very good movement by Hero. Gonna be a few minutes of maneuvering by them, but I love that. I love that a lot. Very, very good maneuvering by them. I'd like to see one spread out a little bit. That's 5 guys in one building, which that limits the what they can engage. And I really want to see them pull these guys off of this one already. Oh, he's manned it.
I've got contacts to my straight.
If we're gonna get hurt,
in the ZSU.
It's a deadly road right now.
Come on, Damien. What can you do? Tortilla's not alive.
Squad 1 to your
Like
straight
this.
south.
And in this blank, oh, they're trying to clear out the ZUs. Okay. So they understand that they need to clear out these ZUs now to evac. So now it gives them time to this gives these guys purpose for being here. Warriors just shooting at random things. You can respect it. You don't want to get peeked, and they're just shooting at likely buildings. Got ammo. Might as well use it. You're just echoing. Okay. They see Dashby. They took out one over here. Okay. I don't know who was with Dashby, but that was a squad lead. They're being guided in. Yeah, look at that. They've got Dwarf calling in shots right behind them. How scary would that be to hear these rounds just echoing in your building, knowing that any of them can explode inside of a window, and that HE round with that explosion area could just take you out in a heartbeat. Dashby doesn't know what to do. These vehicles have gotten some kills now, I bet. Oh no, they haven't. Who's getting these kills? Who's killing these people?
What happened over here?
Dashby's gonna push out.
We got picked up.
Alright, for Squad 1. Just hold position now.
Squad 1's got a good position now. I still want to see them push out at least a buddy team. 3 in here is fine. 3 in here is probably the max I would have. 5 is a little extra, unless they're on security. They've got Nordy land on security, and that's good.
Did you lose all those guys before we got
I like that. Okay, I stand corrected. XP knows what he's doing. Got Hamdog and Flaccid Warrior on the west, or on the north watching.
Those close further back too in another building. Just to the left. Oh man.
Yeah, we need to fucking move from this spot, man.
I don't think we're gonna get out of here.
Stand by that grid might be.
Look, if we go back into the alleys, we're fucked. They're all around us.
Do we have a roof?
Are they all around you? Are they? 2 at a couple buildings down. Let's see where Hero's guys are. They're moving. They are moving for sure. I like this. Hero. Leading from the front. See, this is something that a lot of our... Ooh, is that the hat? That's not a hat. That's not the hat. Please tell me that is the hat. No, it's just a regular hat. I was like, that doesn't look like a tandem.
I'm hearing that the A-gun's directly on the road.
But still.
Negative.
Where's the warrior at?
He got off. I shot him. I got him off.
Warrior's just moving faster than the infantry behind it can catch up. Hero's just not fast enough to get these guys up. But he has a chance at decapitating Command. Command is alone. chance?
Good shit, I heard that.
Is that AA gun down?
An AA gun down.
We need to clear that building though.
It's 4 to hold this building against a warrior and 6 infantry. Yeah, a warrior and 6 infantry.
Radius of 1. You're east of 1.
Alright, squad 2 is pushing north. The 4 buildings to the north. We're gonna dig down that AA gun.
Roger, good luck.
Security's still on Rose. Rose isn't dead yet.
Squad 1, do you want us to join you? We've got really nothing.
Yeah. Now that the medevac team has arrived, Rose can actually move. They can't evac him though.
You'll probably die on the way up. I'm gonna be honest with you. Anyone else here? Try to get up here.
We just got renewed content.
They're in Placid's reluctance to move has allowed them to actually get up. He just assumed they were around him when they really weren't. Now they are actually around him. They smoke out the own warrior across the street? Probably.
Yeah, they're in our plane. I hear him moving around in Squad 1's building.
The only way to win for British is to get rid of the AA and evac. That is correct, Sell Potatoes. They need to get rid of the AA and call in for evac.
I'm hit. Oh shit.
Shot from across the building.
Yeah.
See, people hear the bandaging and they start to move quickly, assuming it's only one guy. See, did you see him? That was a partisan who just started to move very, very quickly. See? Evan partisan. We're not even gonna. They don't need to clear it out. They don't want to clear it out. Unless they threw down an ID. Please tell me there's an ID here. There is an ID here! Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Golf 891.
Not close enough. Placid and Hamdog, get out of there. Easy. Respect it. Now part of the thing slowed down. Low peek it. And up partisan. Where's this dev? Dev and assault. And up, go fast.
Grenade. I think he's gonna throw a grenade though.
You heard him pull out the pin. There he goes.
Yep, that's the grenade. The grenade's coming in now.
Come guys, don't give up.
Hamdog's still alive. Oh wait, no,
You on the
Hamdog's
stairs
still
again,
alive.
man?
Pull back for 3. Yeah, I'm gonna watch from here now.
If I go down after Revy Cole.
Hamdog goes down. Last
No,
war's the
Ham.
only one up.
I'm breaching.
Miyamoto's coming up behind him.
Alright. Final coordinates of the AA gun up here. Golf 895.
Dude, where the hell is this guy?
Above you. Girl, above you. There you go. And now there's a guy below you. There you go. Easy, easy stuff for Miyamoto. It looks like something else gets exploded. Oh, the other AA gets exploded. And all of this brush. Looks like Squad 2 has pushed up with the warrior. Getting really aggressive with the warrior. But they gotta assume that they've gotta. Whoa, it's actually US. What happened here? Who's Mr. Moneyman? That's the Mr. Moneyman over here. Where you at, Mr. Moneyman? Is he dead? Please tell me. Oh, Mr. Moneyman is dead. I bet he was in this building here with Expert, and he just managed to pick people out as they got into that building, as they tried to cross the street. Hero's chasing guys. I don't like Hero chasing them that far. I don't like. I would have much preferred them doing this. But it looks like they want to just prevent them from clearing out the building. But they're just moving too slow. Wow, this warrior really... Oh, Phoenix just pulled back. He's seeding this whole building. Good call. Very, very, very good call from Phoenix. He's going to pull out 5. It was 5 and 5. And instead of having 5 guys defend each, he's going to seed one of them and have them reinforce the last point making it 10 for the last, well, 9 now that that guy kind of shot off the AA. We're just gonna keep pinging at it. But I love that call. Gonna keep maneuvering. Roll with the punches, Phoenix. Here, it's okay. They need to take out both of the AA fobs to take down to call in for evac. So as long as they can hold one, love it. Phoenix alone here though.
Can you? Where are you?
That is questionable.
Oh, look, here's something. Killed most of the enemies in my vehicle to my east somewhere, I think.
Alright, guys, he takes out Phoenix.
I hear a radio on two. I found.
Alright, one, and then there's one to your northwest.
We can dig down the radio, correct?
Yes, dig it down.
Oh, they're just gonna cede the fobs entirely. I wanna see what they decide to do then. They're gonna try and push for the
Contacts down the street south of 2's location.
There's still a couple here. Hero finally got up behind him. They got spotted though. Good rear security by lawn darts.
Alright, 2. Once you get that down, I need to expedite and try and
Yeah, that was a lot.
726.
Yeah, one of them was lad.
21 to 20. Still anybody's game. Hey man.
Go into that alleyway.
House. Expert squad just cleaning house right now. Everybody else seems to be about even for the British. Sheet squad doing their thing. Only way for British to win is to clear out this fob. Is done. And this fob over here.
Alright, Revy, we're starting to get some people trying to get around us over here.
They're good. We can call for evac. They gotta move to an evac position and call for evac.
He's still moving right to left.
Stay down,
Across
stay
from the
down.
building.
Guys are left. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here.
Put you right here in this corner. But
When
you
he
stay
goes
here.
315, I'll pop him.
7 here and 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 2 over here. Well, 6 plus the warrior. They're 1. Those 2 guys are 1. That. These guys, we've got 3.
2, you see the other one?
4, 5, 6.
It should be the same exact building.
Expect guys are finally across the road. 7. 9. About 9 insurgents left. So for the evac, they've reached the exfil zone and just declare that they've extracted and win. So essentially, they go to the evac location. They coordinate with the event admins to drop the striker, the strike copter or hella striker or whatever Expert decided to name it, and then they need to load up the high value target. They need to load up Rose Dragon 7, aka Broken Crossbolt. And then they do win, yes. I believe they fight to the last man, so they're gonna have to defend their extract until they all get out. Just for the sake of everybody in it. But essentially, the round is finished. Actually, it says round is end. Small firefights can continue on till the guy is over. But if there's still like maneuvering or something going wrong, then it's fine. They will just call the round. A lot of maneuvering left for everybody.
And beat feet to you.
Try not to move around. I heard possible footsteps west.
Or disregard that. We'll do something else.
What?
LA2 come from south.
We lost our warrior.
Alright, local ninja Nordy and Storm hit the warrior in the ass. Good job. Who was that? The local ninja. Oh, or it might have been Storm. One of the two. It was the hat. I would call it as the hat, so it was Storm. Got that shot in the ass of the warrior. Great job. Great, great job. Warrior asset is down. US are now a little more hindered, and I'd like to see them camp this building a little bit longer. It looks like they're gonna pull out though. They're just gonna give up the radio easy.
Good sweep anyway.
They're gonna reconnect with everybody, and then they're gonna pull out.
Good sweep anyway.
We're digging the radio.
I'm gonna keep playing.
Digging the last radio.
We had that contact east, guys. Don't forget when you're leaving the building.
What's our next move, command?
Do you have any idea how close it is?
Contact east.
Any way you can.
You're gonna remember that as they try and leave. Big BVD runners in charge. It's Squad 2 versus Squad 2. Looks like Storm is going to try and move west to reconnect with them. I like Expit's maneuvering again. It's sort of falling. They've done huge circles around Al-Basra. Squad 2 started here, counterclockwise around. Squad 1 started here, counterclockwise around.
Command, this is Platoon requesting medevac.
Go ahead.
There's an eastern and a northern exit.
Request LZ Bravo.
LZ Bravo. Let's check out where LZ Bravo is.
You want to watch your ass or you want to push? I'd rather push.
LZ Bravo is like right there.
Confirm, LZ Bravo. ETA, 2 minutes.
We've got 2 minutes as the helicopter, the strike copter is inbound. LZ Bravo is right here at this three-way intersection, this fork in the road, already defended by Dashby, and we are airborne and Bumstead. And 3 more, Expit and friends over there. This is LZ Bravo.
All units.
Alright. Now it's time to see what happens.
All units advise HVT.
3 needs to move south. I don't know what 3's doing so far up north. I think they're watching the LZs. Yeah, there's 3 LZs that they can choose from. LZ Bravo, looked over by overwatched by Squad 1. LZ Alpha, overwatched by Squad 3. And LZ Charlie, which looks like it's about to be overwatched by Squad 2. So, okay, good spread, I'd say. But they gotta know that it's gonna be LZ Bravo. Like, that's like the only logical choice. Unless they never truly found out where the high value target was. Dwarf did a good job on like keeping his guys spread out.
The compound or southwest.
Does Rose Dragon have to crawl the entire time?
Okay, copy.
Certain should know where the LZs are though. That is true. They should know where the LZs are. But they can have an idea of where it's clear for a helicopter to land. Like in the city. There's only so many like open areas that a helicopter could quote unquote land. Oh wow. Local Ninja and Nordy. I don't even think they knew they were there. Yeah, they were running a hookup with Squad 1. And they just ran into them.
He's dead, he's dead.
Nice. Yeah, let's go. He was alone, guys, for sure.
Silas died. Silas died.
Silas died. Rose Dragon's still alive. I wonder if he has to cross this entire time.
Revy, give me your med. We need your medic here now.
Rose Dragon can't move without a medic. Yeah, that's part of the op. The Rose Dragon cannot move without a medic. So Rose is stuck. High value target is stuck again. Unfortunate that Silas was the one to go down. Dashby's got his frag round out. Yeah, he's got a frag round out, waiting for US.
Your medic on Rose Dragon.
Oh, yeah, waiting for infantry to get into. Still very close in kills. 23-23, exactly the same in kills.
Super 6-4
Striker inbound. Strike copter inbound. You can make your own helicopter noises. Oh, what a lat round. Takes out Clay J. Striker is here. You can make your own helicopter noises at home. This is a helicopter, guys. The new bladeless helicopter. That's their objective now. British forces have to evac. Got a lat round. One lat round's not gonna do it, I don't think. Oh yeah, see, one lat round doesn't do it. But, oh, Expit's not a lat. Imonies is a lot. Oh, he wasn't. Mr. Money Man.
They're in the
Chopper is hit. Black Hawk down. Black Hawk down. I like this crossfire that they're gonna have.
Contacts west, southwest of 2.
I don't like both of them being on the roof. Expit's gonna die. Look at that. I don't like both of them being on the roof, and as I say that, I was gonna say if there's a window here, there's no window here. So their choices were rather limited. I really like them being on the ground. Right here was actually a really solid spot, I felt. Swag Daddy, team kills somebody. Bad grenade, I think.
Oh, Crossbow's dead.
Crossbolt is dead. Rose Dragon goes down. As he tries to move, Stormfront takes him out. INS are just closing in and picking apart the British as they try and retreat. I believe this is all of the British forces. They're slowly starting to converge. And as the chopper was spotted, everybody starts to just collapse in.
On me.
Northeast of me.
On the roof here. Ooh, Storm takes him out. Great communication on, or Desmond takes him out with Storm's communication. Oh, what a trade. Storm's chasing. Gets taken out by Stone. What a comeback. Yeah, the INS have really made a comeback here. Tearing the US up, or tearing the British up as they try and retreat to their exfil. Gosh, but we are everyone getting aggressive. I don't like that. I much would have preferred them staying in their original position, and then we are everyone sitting in like a tree here. That's not cover. That's concealment. Actually, I lied. This might be cover, but I don't think it is. I feel like a real bull would just tear that up. We are everyone goes down. You know, overly aggressive. Unnecessarily aggressive, in my opinion. Stone's gonna get taken out here by Dashby. Like Londarts gets taken out by Dodgy. Ow. US or British just got torn apart. I believe Revy is the last one left. If he can make it to the chopper, I believe they're gonna call it and he's gonna have won. Or he'll be the last man standing as they get out. But INS made a comeback here. Very close round though. 30-34. I believe the INS will win this. Revy is the last man standing. And it is just a bloodbath. What killed that? Something blew it up. Spear Snake? Oh, it was a IED. Okay. Exfil down. The Black Hawk is down. It got exploded. They allowed an INS to get up and plant an IED on it. Revy goes down to long range fire from Snake, and I believe that is all she wrote for the British. Yep. The British have been eliminated as they tried to extract. They got so far in the round. They managed to hook up with the broken crossbow. They managed to take out both of the ZUs, and they just, on the last leg of their journey, they got taken out. Chopper gunner. If somebody had made it to the chopper, they could have gunned it, Krusty. But unfortunately, nobody made it to the chopper. Nobody made the strike copter, I believe is what it was called. But that about wraps it up for us here at Squad Ops. Thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this, especially for those of you who participated, if you enjoyed this and you want to participate in more events, check out our website at squadops.gg. Sign up at our website, squadops.gg. On the calendar, sign up for a SOTT basic course. Once you participate in the basic course, it's usually about 30-45 minutes long. You can participate in all of our events all month long and have all the Squad Ops fun you can. If you liked what you saw and you want to watch some more, give us a follow at twitch.tv/Squad Ops. All of our VODs go up at youtube.com/Squad Ops as soon as they are available to go public. And thank you everybody for watching. I was your commentator for the evening, Shadowed Ritual, and thank you for all of our commands and our event staff for making these events possible. And we really hope to see you guys again. We will be streaming again Saturday. We stream every Wednesday and Saturday, both of our events Saturday and our events on Wednesday. And we really hope to see you guys then. And until then, we'll see you guys next time.